I'm gonna show you guys how I spend $200 sitting in my car. Not really. I mean, kind of, but no, we're gonna do self-driving. Hey guys, I'm Aria. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking Tesla, and specifically we're going to be talking about Tesla's monthly full self-driving subscription that they came out with. So originally, like, they've always had the full self-driving upgrade option for an additional $10,000 when you bought the car. And, you know, I could have done that, but personally for me, I was already like, already spending a lot on the car, like, let's just hold off on the whole full self-driving thing. I fully realize that, like, the price I'm sure will go up at some point. It already has, like, a couple of times. Recently, they came up with this monthly subscription service where you could upgrade for a month-to-month basis for $199. And so today we're going to try it out, and we're going to try and figure out if it's worth it. Honestly, I'm probably more worried that I'm gonna like it too much and I'm not gonna want to cancel it. So we'll see. We'll see together. So I love that Tesla came out with this option because I know I've wanted to test out the full self-driving capability, but I didn't want to risk not really using it or liking it on like $10,000. I'm way more okay with spending $200 for a month so I can try it out, see if I like it. And then, you know, if I do like it, I could consider down the road upgrading for the full $10,000 or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a chance to just test it out and kind of see what it's like. Is it really worth the extra money, or is it kind of like, you know, that's cute, but it's not $10,000 cute. Alright, so I am going to go into the Tesla app on my iPhone, and I'm going to spend $199 on this subscription, and hopefully it's at least worth the I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I was gonna say hopefully it's worth $199 for the month. We'll see. I don't know. I'm also a little bit suspect about that. I could go either way. I could either really love it or think I just wasted you know, $199. So I mean, either way, it's a learning moment, and if nothing else, it helps me and hopefully you guys make your decision on if you want to try this or not. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we're in the Tesla app. We're going to scroll down to upgrades, and then we're going to select software upgrades. So here you'll see you can add the full self-driving capability for the $10,000. Like I said, we're going to go to the subscribe side, and the full self-driving $199 a month. So as you can see, normally, you know, the car automatically comes with Autopilot, but with the full self-driving, you can navigate on Autopilot, auto lane change, Autopark, summon, traffic light, and stop sign control. And then it says coming soon, auto steer on city streets. I think I'm probably most interested to try summon, Autopark, auto lane change. I would say those are probably the three that are the most, probably the three that are going to be the most useful to me and that I'm going to see the most value out of. So we'll see if that's true. Maybe my assumptions are completely off, but let's find out. Alright, we're going to click add. Alright, so the car sort of turned the screen off for a second when I hit the add button and paid and all that kind of stuff. And then I went in here to Autopilot. So we're going to customize summon. I think these look pretty good. Let's try it out. What feature should we start with first? I'm going to try summon because that sounds cool. I'm also very nervous, but let's give it a go. All right, so you can see the car is all the way back there, and we're going to bring it all the way over here using the app. All right, so the car's right there. We're going to hit the little arrows and see what happens. It says release to stop. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm spinning in reverse. Okay, let's try that again. We're gonna hit the forward. Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but the car is moving. I mean, hopefully you can see this. This is insane. So I'm holding the button, and it is coming to pick me up very slowly. This is terrifying. What if it hits somebody? I feel like it's like gonna hit that curb. What? Okay. Alright, so far I've learned how to take it in and out of the parking spot, but I don't know what to do from there. Clearly I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to hold go to Target? Whoa, is it going to take me to Target? Because that is also appreciated. Okay, let's try it out. This is very confusing though. I should have looked up some instructions. Maybe that's on my end. Alright, this time I'm going to try hold go to Target. Will it take me to Target? Let's find out. Oh. This is terrifying. Oh my god. Wait, where is it going? Why doesn't it just come this way? Summon complete. What? That didn't work. Maybe I'm not far away. Alright, I'm trying something. So I moved the little target, which is over where I'm standing right now. Let's try this again. Okay, we're reversing, Okay. Oh! That was terrifying. I thought I was going to hit that car. Okay. Let's see. Sir, what is he doing? Why is that bro hula hooping? Jesus. Sir, you're in the way. Oh my god. Here we go. Is it going to come to me? I don't know why that guy is trying to be a paid actor in this video. Sir. That's so weird. I can see the steering wheel like moving and stuff. It's here for me. Alright, I moved to a more empty parking lot and I wasn't planning on trying this feature right now, but like it popped up, so might as well, right? Alright, so the Autopark ready popped up, so I just am in front of a parking spot behind me and this little thing popped up and told me to come to a complete stop. I did, so now I'm gonna hit start and see. I released the brake and it is now parking the car in the lines for me. Cool. I mean, I could have done that myself, but like, sure, why not? Do it for me. I paid you for it, so thanks. Cool. That was actually, you know what? That was actually pretty neat. I like I said, I didn't really need it to do it for me. Like I could have done that, but it was kind of cool to just sit back and watch it do it for me. All right, take 2 of Summoned. The car is over there in a nice little auto parked parking spot. I am over here. I'm gonna back up even a little bit further and then we're gonna use the app to call the car to me. All right, I moved the target to where I am. Let's try this. We're gonna push and hold, go to target. Again, I feel like I'm telling it to go to target, but it's not. I'm the target. Come to me. Here we go. All right. Pulled out of the spot pretty nice. It's coming to me. It's slow, but like, it's probably like a safety thing. I don't want it to be coming too fast and like hit somebody. Okay. It's super weird to see the wheel moving with no, whoa. Okay, so it's interesting. Not quite as close as I would have liked it. We'll have to try that again. So we are stopped on the side of the road because I didn't know a better place to. Anyway, we're gonna put in Sonic because I'm hungry for lunch. So let's put in Sonic and we're gonna hit that. Oh, nope, I turned it off. Turn it on. We're gonna go navigate on Autopilot and here we go. All right, here we go. It's on and popping. So I'm keeping my hands on the wheel as you're supposed to. I turned off the lane change. You can have a setting where you request the lane change, like you have to confirm it. I turned that off, so it's just gonna change lanes on its own. It'll vibrate and chime to let me know that it's doing it, but it's gonna do it by itself. So let's see if it does that, because we're supposed to take this exit. Is it going to get off? No, apparently not. So, okay. That didn't work so well. Let's see how it goes from here. That was not... Okay, so now it did click in the navigate on Autopilot. I don't know why it didn't do it on the previous road. That wasn't very smooth or seamless. It made me very nervous and uncomfortable, honestly. One thing I don't like is that sometimes I'll have my hand on the steering wheel and it'll pop up and say, apply your hands to the steering wheel. And I'm like, what are you talking about? My hands are very clearly on the steering wheel. Sometimes you just have to add a little bit of pressure to make sure the car knows for sure that your hand's on the steering wheel. All right, so let's see. I put it on average as far as knowing when to change lanes, like if someone in front of me is going super slow. There was a Mad Max mode, but that, I don't know, that made me nervous that it's gonna like be like all over the place. So I just did average. There's also mild, which I had it on before. So we'll see how average is. So far, I mean, there's no one in front of me, so it's not changing lanes right now, but let's see what happens. I've honestly found myself using the navigate on autopilot, I mean, a decent amount. I don't know. I feel like if you're not on like highways and stuff, it's not as helpful. So for day-to-day driving, like I usually have a little bit that's on a highway, but a lot of it is on just like city streets or back roads and stuff like that, and the navigate on autopilot does not work on those roads. So you know, when I use it, it's cool and useful, but I don't feel like so far I'm using it all that often to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I really needed that. Like, this is making a huge difference in my driving life. It's making like a little difference, but it's not having a huge impact, I'd say. Alright, so we're coming up on the exit. So let's see how the navigate on autopilot handles this exit. I believe we're going onto another highway, so it should just handle the exit, but fingers crossed. This is why you have to pay attention though, because sometimes the car will like mess up and you gotta show it that you're the actual boss, not the computer. Alright. The wheel's vibrating, the turn signal's on. The car is doing its thing. It's getting over. Right. And it says navigate on autopilot is ending. See, I feel so annoyed by that. So I can still do autopilot here on the exit ramp, but the navigate has turned off, which is annoying because like I could do this even without the, you know, $200 subscription. And now it's like basically trying to go off the road. What are you doing? So I really like with the subscription that it will stop for lights and stop signs. It won't do that on the regular autopilot, but with the full self-driving, it does do that, which is a really nice addition because I appreciate when I'm on a road like this, that I can turn on the autopilot and it'll stop for the stop signs and stoplights. Like I said, I did have something happen a little while back where it thought there was a sign like on the side of the road or something, not directed towards the road that I'm on, but the car like picked it up and thought there was a stop sign and so started to make me stop. And I was like, no, what are you doing? I have to go. So in that case, you know, I just have to override it and push the I was going to say gas pedal, but push the accelerator. And it worked out fine, but you just kind of have to pay attention and look out for stuff like that. And then it'll also automatically go when the light turns green. So I didn't have to press the accelerator. It just knew green means go. So now that I've been testing out all of the full self-driving features for a couple of weeks now, you know, the green light chime, the summon, the Autopark, the navigate on autopilot, I have a decision to make. Do I want to renew the monthly subscription? Do I want to fully upgrade for the $10,000? Or do I want to cancel it? And honestly, I'm probably gonna cancel. I really wanted to say that I loved it and I'm absolutely gonna continue at least the subscription for a few more months, or I'm gonna save up so I can get the full $10,000 upgrade. But honestly, at this point, the features were cool and they were neat, all of that, but honestly, they weren't life-changing to me. They weren't $10,000 worth. They weren't even $200 a month worth upgrades for me at this time. Obviously, I know that, you know, they're in beta, so like they're gonna keep making it better and making improvements, and I'm sure the price will go up at some point when they're super amazing and I eat my words from this video, but as of right now, I could use that $200 a month for a whole lot of other things. So it just doesn't make any sense to renew when, like I said, I'm not getting all that much value out of it, in my opinion. I think, you know, the summon feature, while neat in theory. Each time I used it, it didn't really work all that well, so it was really just more frustrating than anything else. The green light chime, I will say, is awesome. I would pay a monthly fee to have the green light chime, to be quite, I'm not even kidding, like, to be honest with you, because I get distracted just like everybody else when you're sitting on a light sometimes, and it's much more fun to hear the little ding, the lights change, versus like somebody behind me honking like, move out of the way, chick, the lights changed. So that was probably my favorite feature, to be honest. The self-park or the auto park, I don't feel like I had the chance to use that all that often in my everyday life versus when I was just actively wanting to test it out. So that's one that it works, but for me, it's just not all that useful because I'm not usually in situations where I need to be using it. And then the navigate on autopilot, it was fine. Again, I just don't really feel like it really did all that much for me or gave me all that much value. I could easily just do a lot of that stuff myself. I think the best thing about that for me was the auto lane change. That was pretty cool, and it was nice to be able to be on autopilot and not have to worry about changing the lanes. Other than that, again, like, you know, when I'm driving on suburb roads and like back roads and stuff like that, you can't use the autopilot, so then it was kind of useless, other than when I was doing highway driving, which for me is just not that much. So it is what it is. It's just not for me at this time. Again, maybe in a year or so, I'll be completely changing my tune and there'll be a video about me upgrading to full self-driving. I don't know. I can't say it won't happen, but I can say it's just not for me at this time. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching along as I tested out the full self-driving subscription. Let me know what you thought about the full self-driving, if you guys have it on your Teslas, if you're thinking about doing the subscription and testing it out for yourself. I do feel like it was valuable, and I'm very glad that I was able to test it out before fully upgrading, because I feel like for a period there I was feeling a lot of FOMO and a lot of like, gosh, I wish I had that. And now I kind of feel like, you know, I tried it out, it wasn't really for me. And I'm glad I didn't use $10,000 to find that out. I only used $200, so hopefully you guys have a similar experience, but let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.